Hey everybody, back again with another video. In today's video, I wanted to come and bring some positive news. Love and Submission is back. Well, it's not back until it's actually back, but the developer is working on the game again. You know, he said it was between him making another game and going back and working on Love and Submission, and I guess he said Love and Submission, he was just gonna continue working on that. And I'm happy about it. Because I'm telling you, like, Love Submission was like one of those games. It was like the third game I played that was an adult visual novel. I used to play like the Japanese visual novels, and you know, it kind of got a little annoying because it's hard to find patches. You got to pay for them. It was a lot. So I was just kind of like, there's got to be something else. Like, there's got to be something to where I don't have to wait for an American patch to come out, or, you know, browse websites that are a little sketchy. Got to be. So I was browsing around and found this website, and I had a bunch of games. So, you know, I played one game, and then I played another, and then Love and Submission came out. So I was like, game was interesting. It looked good. By those standards, back in the day, it looked amazing. Like, it still does. It still holds up, in my opinion. I feel like if you have not played Love and Submission, I would say at least play it once. You know, you might get hooked, and you might want them to come with the update a little faster, but to me, I've never let that game go. It's like, yeah, he was gone for years. Then he came back, and then he disappeared again. And it was just kind of like, dang. It was mental health issues that had developers stop working on the game and stuff. So it was kind of like, it's understandable, but it sucked. You know, because I really loved that game. I really did. Like, the story was getting somewhere. Like, it was actually getting somewhere. It's vampires, man. Who doesn't love vampires? I at that point had not played a vampire visual novel yet. So I was like, wow, like, finally. Now there's a few vampire like visual novels out now, but back then that was like crazy. So yeah, he's back. You know, he's making it more of a, like, well, people voted for it to be more of a linear story, but at the same time, I think they said that they were going to still do sandbox, but the sandbox is not like just doing it for sandbox sake. If you played the old version, it's a lot of sandbox moments. You got to go here at this time, you got to go there, you got to do this, you got to do that. It was a lot. So back then, it was fine back then because I wasn't tired of sandbox yet. You know, I played a few sandbox games, but now I don't like them. I tolerate them with being a dick, but do I like them being a dick? No. Like, I'm okay with them, like, for the parties and stuff, but even then, it could get very annoying if you're doing, like, different paths and stuff. That's why I don't like free roam, because if you're doing different paths, unless the game is just one path no matter what, okay, cool. But if you could do different things, no, the replayability is out the water. Unless you got all the time in the day. I don't got all the time in the day like I used to, you know, when I first started playing. But it's just like, now it's just like, But yeah, he's kind of redoing some of the characters, the way they look and stuff like that, making them more today's time. But I ain't gonna lie, please, Dev, please don't go overboard, please. Don't make them look just hyper realistic. I'm not even really, I really hope you don't add AI, you know, because there's some games that are using AI and it's a little bit scary. Like, it's like they don't go back and look and see, don't that animation look scary? They're literally morphing. Never mind. It just doesn't look good sometimes. Sometimes I've seen some really good animations that was used with AI, but other than that, no, they don't look good. He hasn't said anything about AI, but I hope he doesn't add AI. And I'm glad he's feeling better. I'm glad the dev is feeling better. I'm glad he came back and he's willing to redo the story. Yeah, it's good. And another thing, Dev, don't go too crazy with the story. You know, just keep it simple. You know, everybody trying to do too much, and then you don't even know that it's like these developers are writing the story, and it's supposed to be a theory, it's supposed to be mysterious, but at the same time, it's like, do you actually really know what you want to write or what you want to do? Because some of these, it seems like they don't even really know. And you gotta know. You have to have some premise. And I hope he wrote a script. I hope we knew years ago what he wanted to do. I don't know if he's gonna change up. He said he's gonna keep, you know, the story the same, which I'm glad, because what I saw so far, I was really fucking with it. You know, but yeah, welcome back, Dev, and I wish you all the success in the world. Just know that people stayed and really wanted this game to come back. That's something, because a lot of devs, they don't get that. You know, threads, I mean, some of the threads are freaking ghost towns. You know, maybe 1 or 2 people might post, but then it's just like, but when you keep, it's been consistent. I mean, it's been consistent for years. People have posted for years. I used to be in there a lot, you know, whatever, checking in or stuff, but it just started to get, like, it started to hurt me a little bit. It started to make me a little bit sad. So I was like, I gotta let this game go and move on. So I did that. But as I was looking through my list and stuff, or looking at old games and stuff to talk about, I saw Love and Submission, went in the thread, and they're back. That was the first message that I saw, that the dev was back, and he was posting he was ready to get back into it. So I was like, I'm glad he's posting devlogs now. So if you want, go to his Patreon account. You can look at his devlogs and see what he's up to. And that's all I want to talk about, guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.